Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, and
hello. She's very happy that I'm here.
but it's Monday. Cool. Camera. Doing really well. Camera just cut off for no reason. Don't know why. Haven't mentioned I need a new one. It's coming soon, lads. Birthday coming up. We're gonna get that dollar to get a new camera. Don't you worry. Not that you guys are affected really by it in any way, shape or form, it's just me. Yeah, Chris is at home for the next couple of weeks. He's got some sporadic holiday over the next 2 weeks that he had to take off because the new holiday year is refreshing in April and he would lose his holiday if he didn't take it. So he's taking it now. He might be popping in to do some overtime to actually use up his time. It's kind of a pain in the arse to have to take holiday during a lockdown, really, because there's not really anything you can do with your time off.
Actually.
So Chris is going to be chilling with me and distracting me while I try and do my dissertation, isn't he, Slips? I've got 2 of you now trying to distract me. But yeah, it's Monday. Slept super well last night for the first time in ages. I got like nearly 10 hours sleep, which is great. I fell asleep probably around 10ish and woke up at about 8ish, or just gone 8. So, yeah. Good sleep for the first time in a while, which is really nice. Yeah, been having a chill morning like we normally do, except it started slightly later because Chris hasn't had to get up early to go to work. So we started the day at about 9:30 instead of 8:30. Which, you know, is not bad. I am going to work away. Is it still recording? I'm really paranoid now.
Yeah.
I'm going to work on my dissertation for the rest of this week. That's kind of my goal. I have a deadline on Monday, next Monday, to send in a draft to my dissertation supervisor. So it doesn't need to be perfect, but it does need to be kind of a solid enough start that I don't have loads of work to do afterwards. I do still have another 5 weeks. Did I mention my dissertation deadline's been extended? I don't remember, but my dissertation deadline, like overall deadline, like the full final deadline, has been extended by another week. So I have an extra week, which is great. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be working on this morning, just trying to get through that as much as I can, just for a couple of hours. And then look after these 2 munchkins. Yeah.
Yeah, that Slips. We've been featured in Little Slices of Melon.
You're both always featured in Little Slices of Melon. But yes, I'm going to knuckle down and get with some work done, and then I've got to wash my hair today in case you haven't noticed. It's particularly messy right now, I think, from the restless nights I've been having the past couple of days because I've just not taken my hair out because I don't know, I'm lazy. It's Monday, start of a new week. But this lockdown doesn't really feel like the start of a new week. Not very exciting. Nothing really exciting going on right now. Come on then, Slips. Dissertation time. Oh, and Chris. But you're a bit preoccupied.
You go, George.
Thanks.
I believe in you.
Great. Good afternoon, everybody. It's a bit later. No, Chris hasn't evaporated into thin air or turned into slippers. Huh? Where's Chris gone? Chris is just downstairs cooking lunch. It's been really weird because it feels like it should be a weekend because we slept in and obviously he's still here. We're kind of still in our gym jams for the day because I need to wash my hair still. And yeah, my brain's not really fully been in gear. Saying that though, I did get quite a bit done today. I'm really struggling, honestly, with this chapter because I've gotten to the point, it's my discussion and analysis chapter for my dissertation. I've gotten to the point where I've presented all of my findings and discussed the implications based off of those findings. And I'm starting now to do the literature aspect of it, where I find literature that backs up points that I may have found throughout the research, but there's a lot of points that I made already in my literature review, and so I'm just reusing the same readings because I'm like, hey, as mentioned previously, all these things, and then I have to find new ones on top of that, and then it's like, well, why don't I mention them in the literature review as well? It's just very confusing. And I'm also just struggling to come up with points outside of my own implications, you know? I don't really know how to start or where to go with it. So I feel like I'm probably going to work on it a bit more for the next couple days and submit it on Thursday probably. For the sake of getting some kind of idea over to my dissertation supervisor and have her kind of guide me on where I should be making points and using literature. Because I'm already approaching, if not already hit, I haven't checked today, the word count for this section. And I know for a fact that any work she'll give me to do will increase the word count, so yeah. It's kind of been weird, because I feel like I've done a lot. I have done a lot, but it's not been... I've needed to find loads of literature, and I've only done so much of that. And I don't really know how to do more than what I've already done. Basically, that's my issue at the moment, so... yeah, that's the conundrum. I feel like I'm blathering. It's quite a nice day today. I've got the window open. Chris is cooking us lunch. Let's go visit him, shall we? It's ready. Ooh. We've gone for a potato and veg korma situation. It smells very good. Chris is very good at his experimenting. I think.
Sometimes it works.
Sometimes it works out. I was a bit hesitant with this one, but as I couldn't think of what else I wanted for myself, I was just like, you know what, let's give it a whirl. And it smells very good. Shall we chill in the living room and watch some Gordon Ramsay or something? Yeah? Chris's favourite. So yeah. We've been busy and productive. I've done the laundry, I've done my uni work, etc, etc. And I'm gonna have my lunch and then wash my hair, because I'm gross right now. You can just about tell she's kind of on a slant with the blanket. I don't know why. I don't know why you're choosing to sleep like that, but whatever floats your boat. The phone charger's officially gone, lads. This bit here has officially, this like hole in my cable is officially being like, I have to now hold my phone in a specific place to get it to charge. It's very annoying. I need to buy a new one. Good evening, everybody. Quite late, it's just gone 7:30. Starving. Yeah, it's been a standard afternoon, but it's been quite nice actually, because we've had the house to ourselves, just me and Chris. It's been quite chill. We had a couple hours to ourselves while we had lunch and a little bit afterwards, which was really nice. Obviously with lockdown, haven't had that very much recently. And if you've been watching the vlogs for a while, or just know me personally, you know how much I like it when me and Chris get the house to ourselves, because we get to pretend for a small moment that we can afford a mortgage and have a house of our own. Yeah. It was really nice. It was a nice thing to have for a couple hours. But yeah, apart from that, it's been a pretty standard lockdown afternoon. Chris played some games. I did some surveys. And yeah, now it's dinner time. So we're gonna go down and have dinner. I think it's roast leftovers from yesterday. And then I don't know what the evening plans are. We've kind of hit a dead end with things to watch at the moment, because we're trying to find things that we all like, which is very difficult because we all like very different things. And the one thing that we found that we do all like is kind of a crime documentary series. But turns out my mum, my dad and my sister had a power through a bunch of them a while ago. And so a lot of them they've already seen. We might be re-watching them because it turns out that they don't remember it in very specific detail. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. So yeah, I'm going to go down and get my dinner.
Hello there.
Hey there, you two. What's going on? Slippers has got the zoomies, but no one's paying her any attention because I'm getting ready for bed and this one's on his phone.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good evening, everybody. It is bedtime, or close enough. Had our dinner. We watched. What was it called? I'm a Killer. Yeah, we struggled to find any of the. Oh dear, what was that?
She knocked my phone off.
Oh, I thought she banged her head, bless her. Yeah, all of the documentaries that Chris discovered are all like movie style documentaries, like an hour to an hour and a half long, or longer, rather than episodic. And neither of us were particularly in the mood to sit downstairs for an extra hour and a half. So we ended up watching an episode of I'm a Killer, which is literally just a bunch of murderers talking about how they murdered someone. It wasn't particularly interesting. It's interesting in the sense that they're like slightly conflicting narratives, but I don't know. I also interpret them as not being that conflicting.
Rather than the other documentaries where it was like plain, I didn't do it, yes you did. It was more like,
This is what I did.
yeah.
Yeah. And them saying like, I don't believe they did it exactly like this. I think they did it like this instead. And I was like, well, it's probably a combination of the two.
Yeah.
It was just very anticlimactic. I think we're just used to faster paced kind of crime shows.
That was it. It had no climax.
There was no like pace to it. It was just kind of like
flat.
depressing. Yeah, it was really weirdly formatted.
Maybe the next episode will be better.
Do you want to watch the next episode? No. I'm not that interested. I appreciate what it was supposed to be. But yeah, it just wasn't overly interesting. It's just kind of makes you think about the complexities of how the prison system works. It's more just like the kind of people who end up in prison clearly need a lot of therapy and help rather than just being locked behind bars and releasing them, because I don't know. That's what it triggers in me, and it makes me depressed that we live in a world where the prison system isn't based on rehabilitation. That's all I think of, and then I get frustrated and upset. So I have no interest in watching it anymore for that reason. What are you doing? Anyways, yeah. We are gonna go to bed. Do you want to watch some Parks and Rec, maybe?
Yeah,
Put some Parks and Rec on. I'm getting a bit more into it now.
So am I.
Yeah, it's getting good.
Yeah, the storyline was different from what I imagined, but it's pretty good.
It is good.
It's really good.
So yeah. Yeah. And then we're gonna go to bed. It's been a weird day because it felt a bit like a weekend in the morning, and then in the afternoon it felt like a weekday, but then you were here and I got confused.
And that felt weird to me too.
Weird day. Somewhat productive. Did get some work on my dissertation done, but it has made me question how much I'm realistically gonna get done without receiving feedback first. I think. I just know I need to add lots of literature, and I'm just struggling to figure out how and where. And until I submit it to my tutor, I'm not gonna no. I just don't know. I'm choking on myself. I think there's a hair in my mouth. That's not nice. Anyways, yeah. We're gonna go to bed now. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh my god! I was like, where's the cat? She's right there! Say that nicely, Bush. Say night, Chris.